Hey sis, this is you, right?
What? It's definitely me, but when did you take this picture?
I knew it. I thought this plain and dowdy look was you. I moved to a new house when I got married 5 years ago, and I hadn't seen you since then, but I recognized you right away because you haven't changed at all.
I guess your insensitivity haven't changed either to secretly film someone. 5 years have passed and you're still very childish.
You're a terrible person to say that. No wonder I was able to steal Henry from you. I thought you learned from that and become a little more modest. Maybe you abandoned being a decent woman after Henry abandoned you?
Shut up. If you don't want anything from me, can we just be done with this?
Oh, wait. I have something to tell you. I wanted to say hello to my neighboring sister.
Huh?
Juliet, didn't you think it was strange? This picture was taken in Miami, near Miami Central Station. Guess what? I moved near Miami Central Station. Henry got transferred and I came along with him. And since you were at the station too, that means we're going to be neighbors, right? So I'm looking forward to seeing you more from now on.
Did that company have a branch in Miami area?
You don't react very well, do you, Julia? You should be a little more surprised. Oh, are you curious about it?
About what?
About Henry. He left you, the infertile woman, to become my husband. He's mine now. He still loves me so much that he's all over me every day.
Don't worry, after 5 years, I'm not interested in him, even a bit.
Oh, really?
What? Don't tell me you want me to care about him.
No, but...
Okay. Is that all you want? I'm very busy, so I'll see you later.
Oh, wait a minute. We now live in the same city, so tell me your address. I'll visit you with Henry. Juliet, listen up. I'm raising Henry's child now. The baby I was carrying at the time that led to my marriage to Henry is now 4 years old. He grew up to be a cute little boy just like me. By the way, it was a boy. He's healthy and full of energy, but he is just so naughty. Sometimes he's so energetic that I couldn't handle him. He's such a troublemaker.
Oh, it's you again. Can you stop texting me about boring things? I use this phone for work too, and I don't want it occupied with unimportant texts.
What? It's just a little bit. So you know my son is in kindergarten and...
What a pain in the butt.
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna block you. Bye.
Julia? Hey sis, it's Teresa.
Huh? Don't tell me you changed your phone number.
I did. We live in the same city, so I want to get in touch with you when something happens.
I have no intention of getting involved with you.
Oh no, I was so busy raising my kid that I had nothing to look forward to, and then you came along. How could I give up such a fun toy?
A fun toy?
You can entertain me like you used to. Anyway, tell me where you live now.
I don't live in Miami.
What? Come on, you're lying. You can't fool me. Are you afraid that I'm going to ruin your life like I did 5 years ago? You're so stupid to try to cover it up now that you've been photographed so clearly.
I'm sure I'm the one in the picture you took at Miami Central Station, but I just happened to be passing by. I don't live there.
That's a lie.
I'm not lying.
Just because you don't want to be my toy, you can't run away now that you've been discovered. Well, we're in the same city, and you do use Miami Central Station, right? I'll find you soon, so look forward to it.
Diana, long time no see. Is this a good time?
Hey Julia, it's been a while. I haven't heard from you much lately. Are you busy?
Yup. Fortunately, I'm in an environment where I can get help from people around me, but I'm still pretty busy.
But the fact that you contacted me in the midst of all that, I guess this is about Henry and Teresa.
Bingo. Recently, Teresa has been texting me frequently, so I decided to check in on her just in case. Diana, you're a relative of Henry, so I thought you might know something. From the sound of it, something is going on, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
What happened?
I'll start from the conclusion. Henry and Teresa got divorced 2 weeks ago.
What? Why?
The boy Teresa gave birth to is now 4 years old, and it turned out that he wasn't Henry's.
What? If he's 4 years old, he's the child Henry had when he divorced me 5 years ago, right?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't know how it happened, but he had a chance to find out that he was infertile to the point where he couldn't have children. He thought that shouldn't be true, so he had a DNA test done with his son, and the result came back that the child was not his.
What a surprise.
After further investigation, he found out that Teresa, she and her son's father had separated before she got married to Henry, but Henry found out that she was having an affair with another man. In the end, Henry and Teresa got divorced because of Teresa's infidelity.
Really?
By the way, it's a long story.
Oh, there's more?
I don't want to keep texting. You're busy too, right? I think it would be better if we finish up our chores and talk on the phone at night.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll call you after 9 p.m. How's that?
Okay, talk to you later. Diana, thank you for telling me. I had no idea what was happening. Glad you told me.
I'm glad the information was useful. By the way, Teresa, she never learns, does she?
Well, it's only a few more days for me. If I don't hear from her, I'll just leave it alone, and if she tries to get involved again, I'll just warn her and say bye-bye.
Hey, sis. Oh, wow. My son was so full of energy today. That's because my in-laws promised to take him to an amusement park. So he was so excited. We're going next month, but he's already imitating roller coasters. A 4-year-old is too short to ride a roller coaster, right? He might cry if he can't ride it, so what should we do? I'm having a hard time deciding how to calm him down. I'm happy that my baby is growing up, but I'm not so happy that he's too energetic, you know. But that's cute too.
I see.
Whoops. I'm sorry for bragging about my child to you who can't have children. Do you feel anything when I brag about it? I mean, you'll never understand the joy I feel. It's hard work, but I'm so happy.
I see. It's even harder when you have 4.
What? What do you mean 4?
We have quadruplets.
Huh? Quadruplets?
I'll tell you all about it, because it's annoying if you keep asking me questions. I remarried 3 years ago.
What? Oh, quadruplets are the kids of the guy you remarried to?
No, they're not. I gave birth to them.
What?
Quadruplets mean quadruple the workload, quadruple the money, quadruple of everything. And that makes it 4 times as much fun. Fortunately, my husband and I are able to make ends meet with our current income and the support of those around us. Raising children is hard work, isn't it?
You have babies despite being infertile? How did you do that?
It's just that I wasn't actually infertile.
Huh? Wait, but you and Henry got divorced because you couldn't have a baby after 3 years, and apparently you were infertile. Then I got pregnant with Henry's child.
Yeah, so at the time, with your baby in the belly and all, I got alimony and agreed to get divorced. But the fact was, I've never had a fertility test.
Oh, really?
After 3 years of marriage, I was still not pregnant, and I was thinking about getting a test. But we got divorced right at that point, so I never had a test.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So in the end, I heard that Henry was infertile.
What? You knew?
I only just found out the other day.
You went to the trouble of looking into it?
Because, you know, it's been 5 years, and you're suddenly annoying me just because you saw me at Miami Central Station, and that made me wonder if something was going on. So I contacted someone who seemed to know what was going on. She told me the whole story of how you and Henry found out that Henry was infertile and how things escalated into drama.
You're not telling me that you heard about my child, are you?
Of course I heard about it. The child, who turned out not to be Henry's, was taken in by your ex-boyfriend, the real father, just the other day. Your ex-boyfriend was surprised that you had a child because he was dumped of being poor. But he took the child in saying, I have a stable income now, and I'll take full responsibility for raising him.
You know too much details.
As for our parents, 5 years ago, our parents allowed you to marry Henry because of their unborn grandchild. But this time they were furious and cut ties with you.
You know about that too?
Hearsay from a stranger isn't good enough, so I called my parents myself to confirm the facts. They apologized for despising me for the sake of their grandchild, but that's nothing to worry about now. Anyway, so your child is now with his biological father and not living with you. Although you moved to Miami with your child right after our parents had cut ties with you, your ex-boyfriend, who is the biological father, got custody of the child, so now you're alone. That's when you happened to spot me at Miami Central Station and came up with the idea. In order to pay the compensation that was charged by Henry, you decided to get money from me, right?
You know that too?
It's the kind of thing you think of, since you've always been trying to get money from me. When you come up to me and say, "Hey sis," I know you're up to something. Even though I haven't seen you for 5 years, I haven't lost my instincts.
What? You know everything.
And were you also trying to let out your frustration by bragging about your child since you thought I was infertile? You even pretended that you lived with your child and lied about going to amusement park with your in-laws. How pathetic.
Shut up. I wanted to see the look of frustration on your face by bragging about how happy I was to be able to raise a child. I never thought my child would be taken away. On top of that, you remarried and had quadruplets. I'm all alone now, and Harry is even demanding compensation. Why am I the only one who has to go through this?
You brought all this on yourself.
That's not true. It's all your fault that things turned out this way.
What? How could that be possible?
If you had married Henry, this wouldn't have happened. If your husband was not the infertile Henry, my affair wouldn't have been exposed.
Well, you shouldn't have cheated on your boyfriend. And you shouldn't have stole my husband. Well, it's too late to talk about it now. You deserve what's coming to you.
Shut up! I'll never forgive you, Julia. You'll see I'll get my revenge. Hey! Why wasn't it you?
What?
I did some serious investigation and found out where you lived. When I went to check it out, I found a totally different old lady living there.
What are you doing? That's not going to work.
Because it was near Miami Central Station and I was sure that was your house.
I told you before, I don't live in Miami.
But
the only reason I was in Miami last time was because I was visiting my husband's parents. My mother-in-law told me to leave the quadruplets with her and take a little break. I took her offer and was out shopping by myself. I didn't expect you to be there filming me. My husband's parents don't live near Miami Central Station, and I changed my last name to my husband's, so there's no point in trying to find where I live using my maiden name. No matter how hard you look, you'll never find me.
Then where are you? Tell me your current address.
No way.
Why not?
You're too stupid to give your address to someone who's publicly stated that she wants revenge, especially when you have a family to protect now. I'm not some invincible woman who's been cut ties by her parents and had her kid taken away.
Don't say that. I'm your little sister.
So?
So help me. I told you I'm all alone.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity.
Huh?
I think it's a good opportunity for you, Teresa, who's only thought about living by leaning on people with money. I think it's a good opportunity for you to live on your own.
What's that? Where are you, Julia?
We're going to be in the sky from now.
Huh? In the sky?
Tomorrow we'll be over the sea.
Huh? You mean you're going to live abroad?
My husband works for a foreign company. Even though Miami is a big city, considering the risk of encountering you, I decided it's not safe to have my husband's parents' house there. So we're moving with his parents to the country where the company is headquartered.
No way!
Bye-bye now.
Wait. Hey, Julia, to tell you the truth, I broke the window of a woman with the same name as you. I thought you were living happily with your quadruplets, so I couldn't help but to throw a rock at you. The woman found out and is going to call the police, so I need you to come and take me home. And Julia, you have to answer me. You don't want me to become a criminal, do you? Come on, Julia!
My sister who threw a rock at an unrelated person's house. She was safely taken away in a police car and charged with compensation. She should have given up after that, but she was so persistent that she tried to identify my husband's company this time. She repeatedly attacked an unrelated foreign company. How she did it without knowing my husband's name is a mystery. What is even more mysterious is that she fell in love with an employee at one of those companies. But that man was married, I heard. His wife found out later, and Teresa was charged compensation. Hearing such a story from Diana, I could not hide my giggle. I decided to educate our quadruple as well, so that they would never become such bad people.
Hey, when you get home today, don't go to your room. That's gonna be my mom and sister's room. What? You're gonna stay in the kitchen from now on. You have to cook anyway, so it's okay, isn't it? I'll get you a sleeping bag later. Hey, hold on a sec. I don't get it. What's up with you all of a sudden? My sister Ella got divorced. Divorced? That's right. She and my mom got kicked out of their house. That's horrible, isn't it? So I decided to take care of them. How long are they going to stay? What do you mean, how long? Well, they're not going to be staying with us forever, are they? It will be easier for them to plan if they make a definite deadline first. And it would save everybody from worrying about all sorts of stuff. What are you talking about? I'm saying my sister and mother are moving with us starting today. That's the deal. Living together? You should be happy about that. Absolutely not. It's already decided. You want poor Ella, who got divorced right after the baby was born, and mom to go out on the street? Well, I certainly don't want that, but living with us for the rest of their lives? That's not the answer, is it? You're surprisingly heartless, aren't you? I don't think that's the problem here. Anyway, I'm bringing Ella and her baby back here tonight. You'll take care of them. Huh? Especially since mom is 60 years old, I want you to cook her healthy food. Take her for a walk every morning and help her go places. You need to take complete care of her. No. Wait a minute. I have a job, okay? I'm just talking to you on my lunch break. I don't have time for this. You work from home. You can at least take care of mom in between things, can't you? I'm already working and doing all the housework. And now I have to take care of my mother-in-law? I mean, we talked about moving in with your mother when we got married, but she was just really mean and too difficult to get along with. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you were such a selfish woman, mom had no choice but to go to my sister's house. And the result is them getting kicked out of their house. In other words, my sister got divorced because of you. Excuse me? So you, as a way of apologizing, have to do as much as you can to take care of my mother and sister. And of course, don't cut corners on the housework. Especially the cooking. Mom's a picky eater. You've been using your job as an excuse to cut corners and never cook any good food. Take this opportunity to learn to cook for my mother. That means I have to take care of my mother-in-law, do the housework, and work. I won't have any time to rest at all. You'll have to figure that on your own. It's because your lack of experience that you can't make time. Don't you realize you're talking nonsense? Anyway, I'm bringing Ella and the baby home, so get everything ready. Hello, Dawn. Did you hear from my brother? Yes, I did. I heard from Andrew that you're planning to live in our house. You and your mother are moving in today, right? No, I think he may have said something about living together. But rest assured, I don't intend to be that much of a burden on you. Oh, is that right? But I heard that you got divorced and got kicked out of your house, so you have nowhere to go. I guess I need to explain my situation first, right? Where do I begin? My husband and I are divorced, and it's temporary. Huh? You know that we and my mother were living together, don't you, Dawn? Yes, I do. After your father passed away, your mother was left alone and you were worried about her. I heard that's what you said. That's a lie. What? The truth is, neither my husband nor I had any intention of living with my mother. I heard that when you married my brother, that she was abusive to you. Yes, it's the same with my husband. Before we got married, my mother checked out my husband's income, his co-workers, his boss, the company, and so on. She insisted that I should stop being with such an unworthy man. But I overcame her objections and joined my husband, and we were very happy. But my mother came to our house and stayed there. Oh no. I told her to leave, but she wouldn't listen. My husband, who is also a kind man, started to say that he felt bad about kicking her out, so she moved in with us. Wow, that must have been hard. And that was the beginning of my hellish life. Every day, my mother calculated in detail when my husband came home, how much money he made, and how much overtime he worked. She yelled at him when he didn't make enough money and cursed him for not being able to leave her daughter with a more capable man. It's unpleasant just thinking about those days. Even my kind husband became exhausted and decided that it was all just too much. So I talked with my husband, and we decided to temporarily divorce to deceive my mother. We planned to move far away together and secretly remarry in a new place. So that's what it was. I was going to have my mother live alone from now on, but I didn't expect that my brother would help my mother and let her live with us. I'm sorry for getting you into this. Don't apologize. I didn't think my husband would insist on having my mother-in-law live with us either. Because I've refused to let her live with us before. He didn't listen to me at all, so it's not your fault. Thank you. But why does Andrew want you to live with us? It seems like your and Andrew's stories are basically different. About that, my brother seems to think that I'm a housewife who didn't make enough money and got divorced and lost her way. He's also mad at me for the divorce, saying that my husband kicked me and my mother out of the house. He wants to help me and my mother, so he says he'll let us live with him. But the truth is, you were a stay-at-home mom, right? You guys can't get married again right away. What are you going to do until then? My husband is giving me money to live on for the time being. So I was thinking of hiding out somewhere and living alone, but if my mother is going to live there, I can't just run away. Can I move in with you and take care of my mother? Of course I will pay for the living expenses. But we don't have enough rooms. We only have one vacant room. I've been kicked out of my room and told to sleep in the kitchen. The kitchen is outrageous. Dawn, go ahead and stay in your room. I don't mind if my mother and I share a room. Your job is working from home, right? I'll keep an eye on my mother so she doesn't disturb you, and I'll do the housework. That would be very helpful. My husband won't listen to anything I have to say. But if you ask me, I can't say no. If a deadline is set, I'm not opposed to you living with us. Let's talk about who's going to do what to make it work. Thank you very much. It really helps. Thank you too. And there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. Huh? Would you like to talk again without my brother? Would it be better without him there? Yeah, there's something on my mind, but I think it's going to be kind of hard for you to hear. I think I can guess, but anyway, okay. It's almost time, so I'll go for now. Okay, have a safe trip. Excuse me, Dawn. Are you still at the supermarket? Yeah. I'm about to go check out. Sorry, but can I get you to get me one more thing? What? Mom suddenly said she wanted strawberries. Strawberries? Do you think they sell them this time of year? They might not be in the supermarket, but I called a fruit shop in the mall and asked, and they said they had them there. So I asked them to hold them for me. I'm sorry, but could you please go pick them up? Okay, sure. I'm sorry for my mother's selfishness. I wish I could go with you and help. No problem, I drove. Besides, if I don't buy them, your mother will make a fuss again. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, it's not your fault. Thank you for keeping an eye on my mother-in-law while I was gone. Thank you too. I really appreciate it. Looks like you're fulfilling your role as a wife nicely, huh? Andrew? I heard you bought strawberries for my mother. I'm glad to see you're taking good care of my sister and mother. And you, on the other hand? Ever since my sister-in-law and mother-in-law came to live with us, you've been coming home later and later. Recently, you've been coming home in the morning. Before you know it, you won't be coming home at all. It's not my fault things got so busy at work. Anyway, I have to do it to make up for the extra mouths to feed. Ella is putting in enough money, right? Huh? There's no way she has that kind of money now. If you're going to talk back, think a little better before you say it. Don't complain when you're the one who's being fed in the first place. I work. You gonna say I'm working too? Well, let me tell you that measly salary you're making working from home is nothing to brag about. So, what then? Nothing. Hey, I got the results. How was it? It's all bad. Oh, is that so? How about on your end? My husband is already waiting for me over there. I'm ready to go whenever you want. We should move on this as soon as possible. Well, I have some formalities to take care of, so can you wait until next week? Understood. All right, I'll get busy. Hey, Dawn, where did you go? You left me signed divorce papers. Do you know what you did? Mom is very upset and furious. I'm the one who's providing for you. You're the one who should be served with a divorce. Now stop this and get the hell back here. Okay, I understand. Then I guess we're divorced after all. What? I said, I see your point. Divorce is the only way. Are you serious? You think you can live without me? Yes, in fact, I can live without you. What? Don't tell me you just noticed the divorce papers. We left that house 3 days ago. That long ago. We? Of course, with your sister. What? She was a housewife right before the divorce. She's even poorer than you, working from home for pennies on the dollar. There's no way she can leave home and live on her own. What are you talking about? Your sister moved in with her husband. Huh? Again, what are you talking about? She was abandoned by the terrible guy. It was you guys who abandoned her. Huh? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a reason for you to leave. Well, it's true the situations aren't directly related. We just timed it together. Huh? Timing? I mean, I left a thick envelope next to the divorce papers. You haven't seen it yet? The envelope was there, sure, but... That should easily explain why I left and why I want a divorce. What? What the hell? When did this happen? When did you take these pictures? Can I assume that this is a reply to the contents of the envelope? A report from a detective agency on an investigation. You requested it because you thought I was seeing another woman, didn't you? How long have you known? How long have you been aware of it? About a month before your sister came to our house. What? I mean, your sister knew about your affair too. Huh? Why? Why? You really are clueless about what's going on around you, aren't you? Clueless? What? Did you forget that your sister and I are from the same university, though we were in different grades? Well, come to think of it. Your secret lover, Brenda, was a classmate of your sister, and we were in club activities together too. Huh? She was a notorious presence back then, and it was only a matter of time before we heard about it. Really? Besides, you suddenly moved your divorced sister and mother in to live with us with the pretense of needing a place to live. That's why you made me take care of them. Oh. You were going to let your mother boss me around all day and make me take care of her, and by putting me through all of that, divert my attention away from you. That way you thought you could cheat all you wanted. Pretty stupid idea if you ask me. No, You rarely came home, so you didn't know about it. With the help of your sister, your mother's bullying was largely contained. Thanks to her, I had enough presence of mind to know about your affair and to request an investigation by a detective agency. Your mother also became quiet after she found out about your affair. Oh no, really? My mother knows about it too? Sis, are you even human? You can't tell Dawn and Mom about my affair. Huh? What? I'm not so low as to take the side of someone who cheated, no matter how much she's a relative of mine, right? What is that? You yourself got divorced by your husband, lost everything and went broke, even though you went through such a hard time. Do you want your brother to go through that painful experience too? What are you talking about? I'm remarrying my husband. What? Haven't you heard from Dawn? My husband and I are divorced, but it was only temporary. Mom forced us to live with her, and then she started bullying him so badly that we decided to get a divorce, trick Mom, and then remarry in a faraway place. Oh, come on. Seriously? You didn't think the divorce was because I was cheating? It wasn't? Don't compare me to someone who's so stupid he got caught cheating. Jeez. Just so you know, I didn't tell anyone my current address as a defense measure against Mom and you. Not even Dawn knows where I live. What? Why would you take precautions? Because I'm cutting all ties with you. Cutting ties? It's too much trouble to explain it all in detail. What's too much trouble? My brother is a scumbag and an idiot, and my mother is a parasite and a bully. I'm going to say bye to such a toxic family for the rest of my life after this message. Oh, come on, sis. Good luck taking care of your monster mother. See you later. I demanded alimony from Andrew. Both my mother-in-law and Andrew said I was cheated on because I was not a very attractive wife. Such excuses could not be accepted in court, and a divorce was granted. The alimony was paid in a lump sum from the estate of my deceased father-in-law. My mother-in-law's retirement fund was skimmed. My mother-in-law, who was getting impatient, cursed Andrew every day and told him to work harder. Finally, she was kicked out of the house. I have since moved far away and continue to work from home. I make enough money to live on my own and have no problems. I received a postcard from the airport saying that my sister-in-law and her husband had decided to flee overseas for their own safety. I hope they are living happily after that.
Good evening, Mary. We're having a family gathering at our house this coming Saturday. You're coming, right, Mary?
Yes, of course. Dan and I will be there.
But I'm telling you, you'd better dress properly.
What?
You're always so plain, aren't you, Mary? I'm sure you know that. Many of my relatives are business owners or rich people. I'm sure everyone craves something decent. This time, I'm going to order some caviar. If you show up poorly dressed, I'll be embarrassed. Please don't dress inappropriate like you always do.
Of course, I'll be dressed appropriately.
It's not just about what you wear. Be careful with what you bring and say. Don't be so obvious that you're poor.
I think you have misunderstood something. I'm not poor.
Don't lie to me. Ever since you came to greet me, you've always worn plain, cheap clothes.
That's just because I like simple clothes.
Dan is also so... He just got married so earlier than John, and with a poor woman who's way under his league.
I'm not poor.
Yeah, whatever. You just don't want to admit it. But you're still working, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Why don't you stop working and become a full-time housewife? Dan works for a big company. You can live on his salary alone, right? But you just have to refuse to quit your job. I think it's because you grew up poor and you are uncomfortable unless you're working hard.
I can live on Dan's salary alone. I work because I love my job. I want to save for when we have children in the future. Besides, if I quit my job, you would be in trouble too, right?
Why's that? Why would I be in trouble? Your job has nothing to do with me.
It has a lot to do with you. I mean, if you hate me so much, I'll skip the dinner party.
What?
You insisted that Dan and I attend. I was planning to go too. But if you're just going to complain me about being poor and unfit for Dan, I don't have to attend.
No, Mary, you have to come too.
Why is that?
If my son and his wife don't come, I don't know what my relatives will say.
Oh, by the way, you said this time it's your treat. Just to be sure, may I ask about the budget for the dinner party?
Budget? Well, it's probably going to be around $4,000.
What? That much?
Why are you so surprised?
Wait a minute. There will be a little more than 10 people there that day, right?
That's right.
Isn't 4,000 for 10 people way too much?
We're ordering high-end caviar. It should cost around 4,000, right?
4,000 is... That means enough to pay the 2-month mortgage.
Huh? Mortgage?
It's a once-a-year dinner party, so I can understand why you're so excited about it. But if you can afford such an extravagance, shouldn't you first use the money to pay off the monthly mortgage? Don't you think your priorities are out of order?
Huh? Priorities? Why should I care about that?
Because it costs $1,500 every month to pay the mortgage on the house.
That's something you and Dan should take care of on your own. Please, don't rip me off.
I'm not. I'm only talking about the obvious.
Oh, well, if you're worried about the loan, why don't you save money?
Well...
Oh my God, it's no use talking to you. I told you I'd treat you to a delicious caviar dinner, but all you do is complain. Anyway, you must dress properly for the dinner party. Is that clear?
What? Wait a minute, Emmy.
Caviar, can't you cancel it now?
Emmy.
Mary, about that dinner party we talked about the other day, I've changed my mind.
Ah, did you cancel the caviar? I'm glad. After all, 4,000 is too much.
What? What are you talking about? I decided to order not only caviar, but also a high-end Italian caterer.
Huh?
I thought some of my relatives might not like caviar.
So you mean the budget has increased?
Yes, the budget might be around 5,400. You are always complaining about caviar. It would be a hassle if you complained again on the day, so I thought I'd let you know ahead of time.
Emmy, are you sure you'll be okay?
Huh?
Taking advantage of the fact that Bob is in the hospital, you're spending money like Jeff Bezos. Are you sure you're going to be okay?
Wait, what do you mean? Are you telling me to be stingy and save money when it's a family gathering? Don't you think you're being rude to me?
I'm just saying that I'm concerned.
I haven't fallen so low that you have to worry about me.
But the mortgage...
What? Are you talking about that again? I told you the other day, that is something you and Dan should be able to handle.
I don't know. I don't think it's right to be extravagant while Bob is in the hospital. I'm still worried about spending $5,400.
Shouldn't you be worried about yourself?
Me?
You're not saying you don't remember me telling you this, are you?
I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't.
Huh?
I'm certain that we're not short on cash at the moment, but...
Well, what a person. I knew it. You're just wanting to rip me off.
You know what?
You're driving me crazy. I feel like I'm going crazy talking to you. Anyway, I'll pay for the dinner party, so you stay out of it. Bye.
Honey, you busy? Sorry if you're busy.
Oh, honey, I just finished work and I'm on my way home. What's up?
It's about the weekend dinner party.
Oh, you know the annual dinner with relatives? We're getting together at my parents' house this time too. What about it?
It looks like Emmy is covering all the expenses. Have you heard what the budget is for this dinner party?
What? No. I just heard she's ordering caviar, but with my dad in the condition he's in, I'm guessing it'll be reasonably priced caviar?
No, that's the thing. I heard she's going to spend $5,400 for the caviar plus a catering service from a high-end Italian restaurant.
$5,400? That's a lot of money.
I think so too. Many of your relatives are rich, so Emmy seems really into it.
Seriously? That's just trying to show off. I wonder if Mom knows her place.
I tried to remind her of the mortgage, but it doesn't seem to be working. She's upset? It's like she's upset with me.
I don't know.
I know it's a once-in-a-year dinner party and there's no need to be stingy with it, but we're also under a lot of pressure right now. And to spend all the money like this, it's just...
I agree. If she has the money to do such a thing, use it to pay off the mortgage first.
If it were possible, I would try to persuade her to spend less, but I don't think she'll listen to me.
Either way, we're running out of time. There must be cancellation fee, and we would have to apologize to the restaurant where we ordered the food. Besides, Mom always dotes on John. She never listens to me, and she's still complaining about the fact that I got married before him.
Well, I've been told that too. I don't agree with it, but I guess there's nothing we can do this time.
I know. Anyway, we are both going to the dinner that day, so let's keep an eye on her. I'll let Dad know how things going.
Right, that would be great.
Okay, I'm heading home now.
Okay, safe trip home.
Mary, are you already on your way?
Oh yes, Dan and I are on our way. We should be there in about 10 minutes.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. You need to go to another room after the dinner party starts.
What? Why?
Well, I asked you to come as a married couple for the sake of appearances, but caviar and Italian food are too good for you.
Yes?
It's for not knowing your place. You'll always be poor because you have to pay that monthly mortgage.
You're the one to say.
I'm saying it because I'm the only one who can say it. Because you were so vain and bought that mansion.
What are you talking about?
You have no money, but you forced yourself to get a mortgage, and yet you want me to save the budget for dinner parties and pay the mortgage for our own house. There's no limit to how brazen you can be.
Oh, that's how you interpreted it. No wonder we're not on the same page.
When the dinner party starts, quickly go to the next room. And when the time is right, pretend that something urgent has come up and go home alone. That way you can at least save your face.
Oh.
Well, I'd feel bad if you had nothing to eat. You can at least have instant ramen.
Instant ramen?
Well, beggars can't be choosers, you know. You're so shabby, so after you eat your instant ramen, just go home.
Okay. Well then, neither Dan nor I will be attending today's dinner party.
Huh? What are you talking about? You'll be arriving here soon, right?
You don't want me to attend the dinner party, right? I'm going to turn around and go home now.
Then why don't you go home alone, Mary? Only Dan should attend.
When I told him what you said to me earlier, Dan doesn't feel like going to the dinner anymore.
Then you can both skip it. I'd be better off without Dan and you.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I'll stop paying the mortgage on the house.
What?
I won't be paying $1,500 a month from now on.
Oh dear, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you and Dan are the ones who will suffer, aren't you?
You'll see who gets in trouble later.
You're just full of nonsense like that. I'll enjoy the caviar and Italian food. You guys can do whatever you want. Mary! Hey, please pick up the phone.
Good evening, Emmy. What's wrong?
I'm in trouble.
What is?
It's the monthly mortgage.
Oh.
Is it true that you're paying for my house, not the mansion you live in with Dan?
That's right. Who told you that?
From all my relatives who were at the dinner party.
I see.
My relatives asked me why Dan and Mary weren't there, so I told them that you were trying to make me pay the mortgage on your house. Then all my relatives said, it's the opposite. I just thought that it was a bad joke. But then I got a call from the bank saying that I hadn't paid this month's mortgage due to insufficient balance in my account. I didn't think it was true.
Yes, I have been transferring $1,500 each month to Bob's account for mortgage.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier? You embarrassed me in front of my relatives.
I told you at the family meeting.
Huh?
Bob had to be hospitalized suddenly and he had to take a leave of absence from work. He might not be able to pay the mortgage during that time because the treatment is going to cost a lot of money. So since I earn more than Dan, I am responsible for the monthly payment of $1,500 for the time being.
I can't believe that you are making more money than Dan. No, that's not the point. What about the mansion? Bob was hospitalized at the same time when you and Dan moved into the mansion. That's why I thought the mortgage was for the mansion.
The house was given to me by my grandfather.
Huh? Your grandfather?
I'm sure I told you that. That house was originally my grandparents'. They were getting old and it was getting too much for them to manage, so they decided to move into a small bungalow. Right around that time, Bob was hospitalized and I had to pay the mortgage. My grandfather, who was worried about our life, asked us if we would like to move into the house they lived in.
So that's what happened.
Bob suggested that I move in with you. That way, it would make more sense for me to pay the mortgage. But you were so strongly against it. So we decided to live in my grandfather's house while paying only the mortgage on your house.
Are you telling the truth?
John is still single, but you said you only want to live with him and his wife in the future and refused to live with us, didn't you?
Oh, is that right?
Don't play dumb with me. Well, now, I'm glad we didn't move in together.
Oh.
You really don't remember anything, do you, Emmy? Bob, you, John, Dan, and I. We had a family meeting, right? That's when we talked.
Well,
I think you were half asleep, weren't you? You only leaned forward when we were talking about something that involved you. When Bob asked you to go to work to support the family finances, you protested that as a full-time housewife, there was no way you could find a job. When I asked you to live with me, you said,
I don't want to live with Dan and you.
We couldn't come to an agreement, and in the end, I had to compromise a lot. But I didn't think that you had refused to live with me because you didn't understand what I was talking about.
I didn't realize that was the story.
Well, Bob told me I don't have to pay the mortgage anymore.
What?
He has decided to sell the house.
What? He's giving up the house?
You both can't pay the mortgage, so he has no choice but to let it go. Bob doesn't want to give up the home he bought. But to the point, to get both Dan and I involved is ridiculous. After hearing about how much money you were spending and how you were treating me, he decided that it was no longer a good idea. He also promised to pay back the mortgage that I had paid until now.
Oh no. What am I supposed to do now? If he sells the house, I will have no place to live.
I'm sure that's true.
Don't say I'm sure like it's someone else's problem. I am your in-law.
No, Emmy. You made me pay the mortgage on your own house. I can't consider someone who makes me pay their own mortgage and then calls me poor to be my in-law.
I didn't know you were paying my mortgage. It's not my fault.
It's not that you didn't know. It's just that you didn't listen to me.
I'm sorry I called you poor. So please convince Bob not to sell the house.
You can tell that directly to Bob.
Well,
Bob will be discharged soon, right? I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about then. Please ask him about the future.
Mary?
I have nothing more to say, so if you'll excuse me.
Well then.
So long, Emmy. Bob finished his treatment and was safely discharged from the hospital. Then we had another discussion at my in-laws' house. Although Emmy was strongly opposed to the idea, it was agreed that my in-laws' house would be sold. After that, Bob scolded Emmy for spending $5,400 at a dinner party. Furthermore, Bob and John were very hard on her for continuously verbally abusing me despite the fact that I was paying the mortgage. Emmy cried and pleaded for forgiveness, but Bob's anger did not abate. Finally, they got divorced. After being evicted from that house, she rented a small apartment and started living alone. She was planning to move in with John when he got married. But to her surprise, John got married to a foreigner and went abroad. Emmy, who is now completely alone, is living a life of poverty and draining what little money she has left from her share of the property. Bob, on the other hand, lives with Dan and I in the house given to me by my grandfather. Dan and I are busy working together, but Bob actively takes care of the house, which has been very helpful to us. I would like to continue to live with my family on good terms.
My mother-in-law was arrested and sentenced to prison on her actions. She is paying medical treatment and alimony through a lawyer. I heard that our neighbor also filed a claim for damages. I'm sure she will have to pay them on her own after she gets out of prison. My family and I cut ties with my mother-in-law and moved into a new house. Our new life is peaceful and we are very happy. The three of us laugh watching Power Rangers. I wonder if our fourth new family member in my belly can hear us.
Linda? I heard you haven't gone home yet. Kevin was worried and called me. Where are you now?
What? Oh, it's you. I don't like the idea of Kevin contacting you personally. It's kind of suspicious.
Don't be silly. Hey, where are you?
On a spa trip.
Huh? You mean you're on a spa trip without saying anything to your husband, Kevin?
Yup.
You know, going out without telling your husband, I think you're the one who's doing something suspicious. You've been married for almost 2 years. I don't know who you're going to the spa with, but it's time you realized you're a married woman. You can't do anything that's going to raise suspicion. If you continue like this, you can't complain even if Kevin divorces you.
Divorce? That would be a problem considering my current situation.
Your current situation?
Oh, it's nothing. But the only person who would suspect anything weird is you. Kevin would never doubt me. He would never ask for a divorce or anything like that.
It's true that Kevin seems to have a soft spot for you. Anyway, you should call Kevin. When he called me, he sounded like he was too worried about you.
Well, he likes me a little too much and it's a little creepy.
Don't talk about your husband like that. Anyway, contact him immediately. Don't ignore his phone calls and texts. Even if you're on vacation, you can do it, can't you? You got it?
Okay.
Linda, are you traveling without telling Kevin again?
What? Oh no, did Kevin call you again?
Not just to me. I think he's checking with our parents too. Hey, I told you the other day, you shouldn't do things that worry him. Kevin is worried that you might be involved in an accident or something. He's turning pale from being worried, poor thing.
What? Oh my god. He meddles too much in what I do.
You're the one who's too indifferent. I think you and your husband need to communicate a little more.
Cut it out. You're not even married, so don't preach me. I mean, you still don't know who I'm with?
Aren't you with your friends?
Nope.
Then who are you with?
Ha ha ha. Surprise, surprise, it's Tyler.
Huh? Tyler? As in that Tyler?
Yes, your fiancé, Tyler. I was with Tyler on our trip a month ago as well.
Oh, really?
You're surprised, aren't you?
Of course I'm surprised.
You were suspicious of me, so I wondered if you knew about it, but you didn't notice at all, did you? I was so close, though. You're a loser for being cheated on by Tyler, but you're trying to lecture me, and that's so funny.
What are you doing? You have a husband, Kevin, so what are you doing?
Well, I love your fiancé who is taller and more handsome than my husband. I'll give you my husband in exchange for your fiancé. How's that?
I don't want either of them.
What? You don't want either of them? You don't want Tyler, let alone Kevin?
Nope.
Then I guess I can have him. Yay, I win. Declaring victory over my sister who always acts like a serious girl and who I always don't like. I'm so excited.
Just so you know, Tyler is married now.
What?
To begin with, Tyler and I broke up 2 years ago.
What? 2 years ago? What's that? I didn't hear that.
I didn't tell you. I broke up with him because he was two-timing me with his current wife. I left him as soon as I found out. He wasn't engaged or married at the time, so I didn't end up being charged for compensation. You didn't realize that we had already broken up?
Oh, I see. You had broken up.
Anyway, you're in a really bad situation right now. Break up with Tyler as soon as possible. It won't do you any good if you try to continue with Tyler. He's married, so it's absolutely impossible.
Well, I'm going to enjoy this trip anyway.
What are you talking about?
It's funny that you seem to be jealous of me being so popular. What you say doesn't matter to me, because you're a poor single woman and I'm a cute and popular winner.
Huh?
Canceling on the date is a waste of money.
You don't even know what your top priority is.
My top priority is a trip to the spa with Tyler.
Hey, Linda, you have a husband, Kevin, and Tyler is a married man. Don't you know what this means? If you don't act soon, you'll be in big trouble. You better break up with Tyler.
Yes, I'll be fine.
Linda, you're on another trip?
Huh? Hey sis, what's up? You must have a lot of free time to text me at this hour. Oh, I remember, you were sadly single.
Well, of course you have time. Don't be silly. I heard you and Tyler haven't broken up yet.
Yeah, we haven't broken up yet. But how do you know?
Kevin told me.
What? Kevin? Did you tattled to Kevin?
No, it looks like your secret was exposed by someone else.
What?
Well, I couldn't keep quiet either, so I tried to tell him, that's for sure. Kevin seemed to have suspected your affair as of last month. He told me there's no need for you to tell me. I'm working to settle the matter. You didn't think he knew, but he already knew.
What? Who in the world would tell Kevin?
I think it was Tyler.
Huh? Why?
Because Tyler is that kind of guy.
That kind of guy?
You don't know the relationship between Kevin and Tyler, do you?
Relationship?
They were classmates in high school.
Really?
I just heard about it yesterday. Tyler was the one who saw Kevin as his rival and was always coming at him. Kevin had lost his girlfriend twice while he was in high school because of Tyler's harassment. The two met again through a business relationship and Tyler found out about Kevin's marriage. So you were the third target of Tyler's plunder.
What's that?
So, Linda, you had a relationship with Tyler with the intention of harassing me, right? Two people with the same mindset ended up meeting each other and then committing adultery with each other without any romantic feelings for each other. It's just so absurd. Well, I guess you deserve it. Having the idea of stealing someone's loved one would result in a bad ending.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I told you. I told you Tyler was married. I told you to break up with him quickly. You're the one who didn't listen to my advice.
Not that one. The relationship between Tyler and Kevin.
I told you I heard about it just yesterday. How could I tell you?
I'm leaving.
What?
I'm on the train to the spa, but I'm going home. Come to think of it, Kevin may not be the best looking guy, but he's a great ATM. It no longer makes sense to continue the relationship with Tyler and give up the good life I have now. So, I'm quitting. I'm going back to being Kevin's wife.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and try.
Sis, do you know where Kevin went?
Huh?
He's not here. When I came home earlier, all of Kevin's stuff was gone, and the divorce papers and a lawyer's business card were left in the living room. Why? What the hell is going on?
Why? What the hell is going on? What part don't you understand?
What?
Look, Kevin already knows about your affair. Then it's only natural that he wants a divorce, right? You think Kevin would wait around for you after all this time? I don't think so. Can't you think with a little more common sense instead of being selfish?
Huh? I already broke up with Tyler, so there's no need for a divorce. It's not right to unilaterally decide on a divorce without even listening to what I have to say.
I guess it's too late now.
Why?
Even if you broke up with Tyler, it doesn't erase the fact that you cheated on him.
But I broke up with him.
It doesn't erase the fact that you betrayed Kevin. Anyway, I don't know where he went, so there's no point in asking me. He left his lawyer's card, right? If you want to talk about anything more, you'll have to go through his lawyer.
Sis, Mom and Dad won't let me in the house.
Huh?
I didn't want to be alone in my apartment, so I came to Mom and Dad's place, but they've changed the lock on the front door and won't let me in. Why?
Why do you think?
I don't know. Their sweet daughter came home and they locked her out. Why would they do that?
Do you think they still think of you as a sweet daughter?
What do you mean?
Kevin told them about your affair.
What?
Mom and Dad hate that kind of thing. It seems like they feel responsible as parents for raising you up like this. Considering your personality, it's obvious that once you're allowed to stay at their house, you'll be pampered and keep staying there. So Mom and Dad are determined not to let you in their house and to cut all ties with you.
Cut all ties?
Yes, cut all ties. You know what that means? I feel the same way as my parents. Go back to your apartment. It's the only place you can go back to at this point.
Sis, I just came back to my apartment and a lawyer came to see me.
Oh yeah. Isn't that the lawyer whose name is on the business card that was left with the divorce papers?
What? Why is he coming to our house?
Kevin is planning to get a divorce, so his lawyer is going to discuss it with you.
But only the lawyer came. I asked him to let me talk to Kevin, but he wouldn't listen to me. A lawyer is just a stranger. If there's going to be a divorce, I want to talk to Kevin himself, not to some stranger.
Kevin doesn't want to talk to you.
No way! Why do I have to go through this? Sis, oh no!
What is it now?
A lawyer came again, a different guy from yesterday.
Oh, I think it's the lawyer that Tyler's wife hired.
What?
I heard that a content-certified mail was sent to Tyler's parents' house, so I guess it was sent to your mailbox too.
What? What's that?
So that means Tyler's wife is going to demand compensation from you.
Huh? No way. It's not just that thing from yesterday?
Of course not. At least if you had left Tyler when you found out he was married, the amount of compensation might have been smaller, or she might not have charged you. The responsibility is heavy for continuing the relationship even though you knew about it.
No way.
By the way, Tyler was fired from his job for causing trouble to his client's employee. I heard that he was thrown into some construction company to make sure that he would pay whatever was charged.
Oh well then, the only person I can rely on is you.
I mean, why have you been contacting me since yesterday?
Huh?
I feel the same way as my parents. I told you that I was going to cut all ties with you, didn't I?
What? Sis? Why would you say that? You're the only one I can rely on. You understand that, don't you?
To begin with, the reason for your infidelity was to harass me. Although it didn't hurt me because I wasn't Tyler's girlfriend anymore, I despise you with all my heart. I'm honestly sick and tired of having you as my sister. I just want to get rid of you so I can feel better.
No, help me. You're my sister. You're my big sister. You're supposed to help me, right?
You're being selfish again. Think about it a little more. If your sister is harassing you like she's ruining your life, it's only natural that you'd want to keep her out of your life to protect your own peace and quiet.
What?
There's no telling what she might do to you in the future.
Wait a minute. It's so sudden.
I just wanted to let you know that I've moved to a new place because of my job.
You moved?
You can come to my old apartment, but I won't be there anymore.
No way. Where should I go then? I'm going to have to move out of the apartment I've been living something like that was left out on a typical day, anyone would think it's too decadent and want to mess it up.
What the heck?
It's mostly because of your usual arrogant behavior. You keep indulging yourself and neglecting the housework. Your daily actions make me doubt you, not the other way around. If you were a perfect daughter-in-law, I wouldn't have to misunderstand things like that. This is definitely not my fault. It's all because you're a lousy woman. This is your fault.
What the heck? You just pissed me off. This time I'm seriously outraged. Is it too good for me to eat the same things as my husband and son? Is it my fault that my son is crying because of how his mother is treated by his grandmother? Is all of this going to continue as long as you're alive? Well, I don't want a family like this anymore. I'm going to tear it apart.
Wait, what? Tear apart? What's gotten into you? You're not yourself.
I said I was pissed off, didn't I? I've been holding back until now. A meddling mother-in-law. moms who livened up the party, Ian cheered up in no time. We managed to turn it into a happy memory, which was a huge relief. On the same day, I packed our things and moved it to my parents' house. In the evening, Josh sent me several apologies, but they were all irritating, with excuses like Mom had her reasons. I'll buy a cake, please come back. And if you grow up and apologize to Mom, everything will be fine. So I chose to repeat. I don't know, I'm not coming back, and I won't apologize. My decision to divorce was set. I'm tired of dealing with that airhead who has absolutely no idea what he did wrong. I've completely given up on the mother and son, and I'm talking to a lawyer now. It's a lot of work and challenge, but I want to do my best to ensure my son and I can find happiness.
Ava, I'm sorry. Henry, what's up? Looks like I can't make it home on time today. Oh, on our wedding anniversary, huh? Yeah, I'm really sorry. We've been arguing lately, right? So I thought dinner at our special place would be nice. I made a reservation for 7:30. Wine, candles, and music. Oh, and that music. Yeah, you know they take requests there. Oh, Ava, I'm so sorry. You were trying to surprise me. There's still about 2 hours, right? Think you can make it? Busy, huh? I'm sorry. It's work. Don't worry about it. You've been doing a lot of field work lately, right? Huh? Did I say that? Yeah. You've said a few times that you don't need lunch because of your irregular schedule. Oh, right. The lunch boxes. Your lunch boxes are the best. Restaurant food is good, but your cooking gives me energy. Hey, can I get one tomorrow or the day after? And this weekend, let's do lunch at that place. Sure. Today's dinner would be a waste, so maybe I'll ask someone to go. You're going out? Yeah, is that okay? Sure, it'd be a waste, but since we're having lunch there together, I'd like to share that moment with you. Really? Yeah, if you're up for it. I'll order your favorite sushi for delivery. Wait for me at home? Really? That's okay? Of course. You said you've got some shows you have to catch up on, right? Watch them while you relax. I'll even call the restaurant. Thank you. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Hey, tell me this isn't real. I got some weird mail. It said, important document. So I thought it was a bill, but it's not. Hey, text me back. I need to ask you something. What's up, Ava? I'm at work. Why are you blowing up my phone? You know I can't take calls at the office. At work? At the office? Really? Yeah, obviously. It's a weekday. But how? It's a weekday. I left home saying off to work, like always. Yeah, but... My phone's blowing up, and this is what it's about. I thought it was an emergency. You really are at work right now, right? Yes, I'm really at the office. You know I'm busy. But... I'm making materials for an upcoming meeting. If you're bored at home, why not go out? What do you mean by bored? Anyway, I'll hear you out when I get home. Can't now. Wait, hold on. Hey, Brad. Long time no see. Got a minute? I wanted to ask you something, unless you're still at work? Ava, it's been a year since the reunion. Is this about another one? Nope, I wish. Actually, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Is work okay? I heard your company's been tough.
Really? It's the opposite. I've been leaving on time every day. I'm more worried about my paycheck being too low without overtime.
Oh, I guess it depends on the department.
Anyway, I'm all ears.
Thanks. It's about my husband. He joined your company a few years ago.
No way! You should have told me.
When I asked my husband, he said he didn't know if it was a different department, and it's a big company, right? Yeah, and you're my ex, so I figured no contact was best.
High school exes, come on! But why ask me if there's no contact?
I got mail today.
Wait, your last name?
What?
Is his name Henry?
Yeah. Do you know anything?
Even if there's no direct contact.
Is there anything you know?
Well, today at work, there was talk about a woman calling, claiming to be someone's wife.
That was me. Is Brad the office gossip or something? Don't tell me he's being bullied.
No way. My company's pretty clean.
Huh?
His presence is proof, in a way.
What do you mean? Sorry for calling like this. They couldn't confirm me as his wife over the phone. They didn't tell me any details. That's tough over the phone. I'm planning to visit officially, but first, I need to know. Was Henry really fired?
HR keeps that stuff confidential, but...
This is about my future.
Keep this between us, okay?
Of course.
Yes, he was fired. That mail was the notice, right?
Yeah, fired. I work from home a lot, so I got it. I opened it by mistake. But why? He's honest and hardworking.
Honest? To be straight, he doesn't show up most of the days.
But he went every day.
For about a month and a half, he's been a no-show. They tried his home number, the emergency contact.
My cell is his emergency contact, and I got nothing.
Maybe he changed it without telling you.
I see. This morning, he left at his usual time. When I messaged about the notice, he said he was going into a meeting.
Is he hiding it? Or does he not know yet?
I didn't bring it up when he came home, so I was being played.
Hey!
Why would he do that? Depression, maybe? Too hard to go to work but can't tell his wife?
You really believe in him? Hey, remember, this stays between us.
I promise. What is it?
There's a woman from work who got fired with him.
What?
Her name is Gianna. Multiple people saw those two sneaking into hotels during work hours, claiming outside sales. Once they were caught, both stopped showing up. Eventually fired.
I can't believe this is happening.
That's all I know. Sorry it's such bad news.
No, I'm sorry for making you tell me.
It's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up. I'm here if you need to vent. Just keep your cool, okay?
I know. I'll investigate everything first.
Man, your husband really took advantage of you.
Huh?
Hey, no need to worry. I'll help when I can.
Thank you. So, what's the plan for today?
I'm working now. Talk later. It'll be a late night. I'm swamped.
Oh, overtime? What about your promise?
Huh? Oh, right. I said we'd eat together tonight. Yeah, it's looking tough. Sorry.
That's a shame.
I'll grab something quick, so don't wait up. I don't know when I'll be back. Feel free to sleep.
Got it. You really do have a lot of overtime.
Really? It's normal. This time every year is our busy season.
I see.
Yeah. All right, back to work.
How long do you plan to keep up this charade? I'm curious.
Huh? What?
I wonder how long your money will last. What's happening to my share of your salary?
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. I sent too many messages while you're busy. My bad.
No. What was that just now?
You're busy with your mistress, right?
What?
It's okay. Let's wrap this up quick. Won't your girlfriend be mad that you're constantly texting your ex-wife from your motel?
Huh? Ex-wife?
I'm filing the divorce papers soon, so not yet. Almost ex-wife.
What the hell are you saying? What's going on? Hey, don't mess with me. Ava, where are you? I came back to talk about earlier. Hey, answer me. What's going on with this house?
Oh, you're back?
Everything's gone. I thought we were robbed.
Robbed? We don't even have furnitures. What are they gonna rob from us? Some robber with a serious grudge, huh?
Don't mock me.
Right. Let's drop the act.
Act? I'm here about our talk. You filed for divorce without my consent? That's not allowed. Even if you did, doing it without me is illegal.
You don't remember? We both filled it out after you kept accusing me. It was next to our picture in the living room for a while.
No way.
You said, if you find out I'm cheating, we're divorcing.
Wasn't that scrapped?
I kept it just in case. I filed the form you made me sign, so it's all legal.
Seriously? That form?
I asked you back then if it'd be valid if you cheated too. Don't worry, it was accepted. We both needed insurance.
That's harsh. I made you sign that 2 years ago when I thought you were cheating.
I wasn't. I denied it and there was no proof.
Then why were you working so much overtime and being cold to me? It made me think you were cheating.
My actions increased without explanation, and you got anxious because you were cheating.
What?
People project their guilt. 2 years. Time flies. You were cheating back then, right? I knew. I hired a detective.
What?
Based on their findings, I was about to confront you while you made me sign those papers. But your mom suddenly passed away. I hesitated to pile on. And I couldn't move, thinking of your dad who just lost his wife.
You visited him a lot. I thought you'd reflected and were devoted to family. Men's cheating is just a fling. Women's is serious, they say.
It seemed you'd broken up with your mistress, so I decided to wait. But 2 years later, this mess.
Is that why there's no stuff in the house?
Of course. We're divorced. I can't live with you and I never want to see your face again. Cancel the lease on this apartment soon. You can't afford the rent anyway.
I can. Wait. Where's your proof I cheated? Last time was last time. This time is this time.
There's a lot. But what I can't forgive most is the restaurant.
Restaurant?
The one I booked for our anniversary. Did you think I wouldn't find out? You think I'm that stupid?
What are you talking about?
On our anniversary, you had $15 sushi delivered to keep me home. While you didn't cancel and spent $100 on 2 courses with your mistress.
How do you know that?
They had a raffle. I got a DM. Thanks, ma'am. Come again with your husband.
They messaged you.
Your cover-up was sloppy.
But that's just hearsay. No photos or proof. Anyone can say anything.
True. It's enough to gut me. But I know I need solid proof.
Exactly. You should know better.
You haven't realized yet?
What?
You and Gianna were fired.
Huh?
The notice came while I was working from home. I checked, and the company found out you were holing up in hotels with Gianna during work hours. You both started skipping work, resulting in termination. Well, that's fair that you two got fired.
So that's how they found out. That company sucks.
They investigated thoroughly. You thought it would get you in trouble if I find out, so you changed your emergency contact to our home phone to avoid me. But not listening properly to your wife backfired.
I never heard about your remote work.
You nodded while on your phone, probably chatting with your mistress.
Really?
Anyway, we're divorced. I'm preparing to sue you and Gianna for damages, so be ready.
Wait.
What?
Can you let the damages slide? I have no savings.
I'm just asserting my rights as a cheated party.
But damages are hundreds of thousands, right? I've been fired. Job hunting will be tough. I need to save.
The consequences of your actions. You knew what would happen if you get caught.
Well...
And it's the second time. You think I'd forgive you with such a lame excuse?
But, you know, empathy?
I kept it to myself last time.
Well, you forgave me once.
I didn't forgive you. I was observing. Then you even skip work to stay in hotels. Almost daily too. You think I'd be okay after knowing that? Forgive you?
You seemed normal until this morning.
I was vomiting repeatedly out of your sight, suffering from insomnia.
What?
A friend who knew came to check on me. She saw my pale, wobbly state and yelled, "Just divorce him already." A friend I rarely see noticed what my daily scene husband didn't. I have solid evidence and I'm mentally tired from this. I asked my friend to help me out with the divorce papers this morning.
I'm sorry. Let's talk face to face one more time.
Never.
Just one last time, please. Please talk to me.
I never want to see you again. I said that earlier, right?
That's harsh.
The moment I was alone, I felt strangely refreshed. I was so relieved. I slept like a baby until your text message. Seeing your face now, I don't know what I'd do.
But it's not just about us. Marriage or divorce.
I've told your dad everything. Go back to your family. Crash at your mistress's place. Do whatever.
Ava, please.
Now, I don't want to talk anymore. Goodbye. A friend contacted me about Henry causing a scene in front of his old company. He was shouting that his sudden termination was unfair and that he should have received earlier warnings. Apparently, he couldn't find any work after job hunting and wanted to pick a fight with the company that fired him. He was desperate for any job, even as a subcontractor. His scheme only got him arrested for business obstruction when they called the police. Now that he has a criminal record, making job hunting even harder. His mistress got fed up and dumped him. At his wit's end, he went to my parents' house, saying he realized what he'd lost and begged them to take his side. I'd already told them about the divorce and why, so they naturally said I wasn't there and chased him off. I'm actually taking a break at my uncle's in the next town. Next, he stormed my workplace, but most employees were remote. The CEO and security guard who happened to be there kicked him out. Henry went back to his parents' house and is under his father's watch. He's being severely scolded for letting me go, berated daily about taking responsibility. Through my lawyer, I'm firmly demanding maximum compensation. However, Both he and his mistress splurged on daily hotel stays, leaving their accounts empty. Whether they end up in poverty or struggle, it's not my concern. They'll have to borrow money and pay me back properly. Thankfully, both sets of parents are decent people. They're on my side, which helped resolve things quickly. As for me, I'm diving deeper into work while using the compensation to leisurely search for a home that suits me. Since I mostly work remotely, I'm considering living in a trendy hotel to work. It's all the rage these days. Now that I've found clarity, I want to focus only on moving forward.
Banker, I have a favor to ask you. Will you do it?
Sis, what's going on all of a sudden? What is this favor you want?
You know, give me your husband.
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? You're kidding, right?
I'm not joking, I'm serious.
Sis, what's wrong with you?
I didn't tell you until now. When I saw your husband, Bob, for the first time at your wedding, he was my type. But he is your husband, and I gave up on him then. I decided to keep my feelings inside my heart. I'm a healthy person, aren't I?
Huh? What are you saying?
But the other day, I met him at my parents' house after a long time. I knew he was the one for me. I couldn't hold back my feelings any longer. Since then, I've been thinking about him every waking moment. So, give me Bob.
What have you been saying since a while ago? That's enough. Of course I don't want to.
What? You're kidding. I was brave enough to confide in you like this. You don't want to give him to me?
Of course not. He's not an object. There's no way I'd give him to you so easily.
Ah, that's what you meant. Then why didn't you just say so from the beginning?
Huh?
You want money, right? Then I'll pay you what you want.
What makes you think that? I never said I wanted money.
You don't have to be so stubborn. How much do you want? Don't hesitate to tell me. I'll pay you right away.
Even if you loaded me with 1 million, I'm not going to give up my husband to you. He says he doesn't have the slightest intention of leaving me.
Can you please not decide that on your own? You didn't even check with him directly.
I'm telling you because I did. I'm standing next to him right now, and I'm telling you exactly what he said to me.
That's definitely not true, right? I don't believe you. When we saw each other at my parents' house the other day, we looked at each other.
That's absolutely not true. That's what he is saying sitting next to me.
Janet, come on. The moment we looked at each other, time stopped and we swore our love to each other.
He says that never happened. Cut it out. We are both annoyed.
I don't doubt that you don't want to let go of Bob, but it's not good to lie. Anyway, it's a lie that he is beside you, isn't it?
Huh? It's not a lie.
I'm very perceptive when it comes to love. That's why I know that he loves me. And I also know that you are lying.
It's true that he's next to me. Can I go now? He's going on an overseas business trip tomorrow.
Is that so?
I'll get him ready now and let him rest as soon as possible. I won't reply to any more of your messages.
Wait a minute. I'm not done talking yet. Well, okay. Now's the time you can be so stubborn. Absolutely, Bob and I have pledged our love to each other. You should be prepared to live as a single mother while you still can.
Janet, I just came back from an overseas business trip and I'm at the office right now. Hey, I know you must be tired, so please come home early today. Oh, thank you. I contacted you about your sister. Huh? What about my sister? I heard there was a woman sniffing around the company about me while I was on a business trip. She apparently said there's a man named Bob who is currently on an overseas business trip at this company, right? She asked if I was fooling around with women during my business trip, or if there was any girl I was dating at the company. She waited in front of the entrance and asked around to the employees who came out of the building. Don't tell me that was my sister. Oh, apparently a co-worker took some photos of her and showed me. It was your sister.
She is serious after all.
But I thought your sister and your brother-in-law were getting along just fine. Don't tell me that she is suddenly divorcing him.
I don't think so. A while ago, another colleague of mine said he saw your sister near the office.
My coworker, who understands I'm in trouble. She said she'd give me a ride today. I have a lot of stuff and I don't want to run into your sister. I really appreciate the offer.
Yes, you should thank your coworker. Be careful not to run into my sister, though.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey! I went to a lot of trouble to get this money for you. Why don't you take it? Are you saying that $12,000 isn't enough? If that's the case, just say so. It can't be helped. I'll get you $15,000 next time. Just make sure you get it, along with the divorce papers too. Whether you accept it or not, it's already decided that you're going to be dumped by him. I think it's better for your own safety if you accept it. Maybe you are surprised by the large sum of money. Hey, are you listening to me? Say something. Well, okay, I'll bring it to you soon, so be prepared.
Bob, she's really bad. What's going on?
I just went out for lunch with my coworkers. My sister was waiting for us. She suddenly pushed money at me. Of course, I pushed it back, but she also had the divorce papers in her hand. She had $12,000 in cash.
What? That's a lot of money. So she did what she declared on WhatsApp before? I didn't know your sister was that kind of a person. She's so different from my impression of her.
Well, she did sometimes do bold things, but she was a sensible person. But when she started talking about you as the man of her dreams, she suddenly became very strange.
Maybe you should have a talk with your brother-in-law?
I'd like to, but he's currently working outside of the state.
Huh? Really?
I heard it was suddenly decided. That's why she is waiting in front of your office. She's doing whatever she wants. It seems she has a friend watching her kids.
I see.
The only other people who I can think of that might be able to stop her could be my parents. My dad was sick in the hospital until recently, right? So I don't want to worry him unnecessarily.
I'm with you on that. I want your father to get better as soon as possible, so I don't think we should talk about this. I think we should handle it on our own.
You're right. Oh God, we're about to celebrate 10 years of marriage. I didn't think my sister would interrupt us.
That's true.
We were talking about where to go for our anniversary, and all kinds of fun things, but I never thought this would happen.
Oh, I just got a call from the jewelry store. The ring we ordered is ready.
Really? I'm so excited.
I'll pick it up on my way home from work today.
You sure? Thank you.
Will this make you feel a little bit better?
Yes, it does. I'm so happy. I don't care about my sister anymore.
I'm glad to hear that. Look forward to it.
Thank you. I'll be waiting. I have something to tell you. What is it this time? I'm busy. Don't keep calling me over and over again about stupid things. You're so bossy. You can't keep talking to me like that. Well, I'll condone it today. Because I did something bad to you and I'm really sorry. Stop beating around the bush. If you have something to say it clearly. Actually, Bob just gave me an engagement ring. We're getting married tomorrow. I'm really sorry for taking your husband away from you. Huh? Unbelievable? That's right. You don't even want to believe it, right? But I'm sorry, it's true. It looks like the $12,000 I brought to you the other day wasn't enough. I'll bring you the $15,000 and the divorce papers again, so this time, please accept it. What are you talking about? Huh? Are you being modest? It's the least I can do. We're sisters, you should just take it. Well, I'm on my way there now. Wait a minute. You said you got an engagement ring from him, right? Then why didn't you tell me the details? I I don't mind, but I think you'll just be shocked.
I don't believe anything you say. That's impossible. But if you insist that you got an engagement ring and you're getting married to him, I'll at least listen to you.
You're so bossy. You can't face reality, can you? I can talk about it, but it's going to hurt you even more than it already has, okay? And you're okay with that?
Just go ahead and explain it to me.
Don't be so impatient. It's so obvious that you're on edge. If you want to hear it so badly, I'll tell you how much Bob and I love each other. I don't care if you regret it.
Okay, enough with the preamble.
He stopped by a jewelry store in the station building on his way home from work. This can't be true. I was watching him picking up the item. It was just as I thought. He was buying an engagement ring for me. I was so happy that I couldn't wait for him to give it to me. So as soon as he paid the bill, I received it. Now you know it's true that I got the engagement ring.
I see your point.
Well, I'm glad you understand. Now that you understand, you get the hell out of my way. When are you getting a divorce? Hurry up. Bob and I are in love with each other, but you are in the way.
Your delusion is out of control.
Huh? Delusion?
I'm going to put you through to him.
Huh? Is he proposing to me?
This is Bob.
Bob, thanks for the engagement ring earlier. Please give me back the ring as soon as possible. It's not yours. You don't have to be embarrassed anymore, handsome.
When did I say I'd give you the ring? Besides, I never said I love you, did I?
You don't have to say it in words. Because we pledged our love to each other the moment we laid eyes on each other. And on top of that ring, right? Your feelings have already been conveyed to me. But if you want to propose to me, I'm all for it. If that's the case, I'd like to hear it at a stylish place. Maybe a bar with a night view in a luxury hotel would be nice. Oh, that's right. I thought it's my turn to reciprocate your feelings. I've prepared a wedding.
What?
Tomorrow is our wedding day, handsome.
What are you talking about?
As you can imagine, it was impossible to book the wedding venue, but we've rented out a restaurant in a house. A really lovely place. So you can get divorced today, right?
That's enough. The only person I love is Janet. Please return my wife's ring.
Huh? That's what you mean. You mean you want to give it to me officially at the proposal, right? I mean, I can't believe I'm going to be your wife.
That ring belongs to my wife, Janet.
Huh?
Janet and I have been married for almost 10 years now. When we got married, I made a promise to her. On our 10th wedding anniversary, we would buy a new ring. That ring is a gift to my wife, Janet, as a token of my gratitude for all she has done for me.
What are you talking about? You gave me the ring.
I didn't give it to you. Just as I was about to get the paper back containing the ring from the clerk after paying the bill, you took it from me and ran away. Please give it back.
This can't be true. You were threatened by Janet to say so, weren't you?
No, that's enough. If you don't give it back to me, I'll call the police. Are you okay with that?
Huh? The police?
I really don't want to do that though, since you're her sister.
Oh no, then you're really saying it's not my ring?
That's why I've told you so many times. If you don't want me to call the police, then give it back.
But it's engraved on the ring. I noticed it. B and J, these are our initials engraved on it, right? That means B for Bob and J for Jenny, right?
It's J for Janet.
Huh?
It's Janet, so it's J, right?
What?
You have a husband, don't you? Please don't say things I don't understand, like me and the wedding. And no matter what you say, the only person I love is Janet.
Oh no, I thought we were in love. I can't believe I was wrong.
Now you finally understand. Then please give me back the ring.
No, I won't.
What?
I've decided to throw this ring in the river.
Wait a minute. What a thing to do with the ring I bought for Janet. Please return it right now.
I want to throw it in the river and let my feelings for you wash away. You understand a woman's feelings, don't you?
I don't think so. Please give it back.
I don't need you to understand. I've already made up my mind. I'm glad I live by the river.
Hey, please don't do that.
Bob, goodbye.
You're kidding.
Janet, what the hell does this mean? A bill for a ring. Why do I have to pay for it? And it's $5,800. There's no way I can pay that much money. No, you have to pay for it. You threw the ring in the river, of course you do. I can't let this go just because you're my sister. Bob filed a police report against you for stealing the ring. Huh? The police? A damage report? Wait a minute, that's a lie, right? You wouldn't lie about something like that. You can't get away with it. It's perfectly caught on the jewelry store's security camera. Just as he was about to get the paper bag from the clerk, you intervened, took the bag, and ran away. Oh no. Besides, the clerk is also watching you stealing. I didn't mean to steal anything. Even so, he asked you to give it back many times. I have proof on WhatsApp, so there's no way you can get away with it. If you had returned it then, we wouldn't have made a big deal out of it. But I never thought you'd throw it in the river. Oh, I was just kidding about throwing it in the river. I was so shocked that he dumped me, that's why. So, can you come and return the ring now? Well, that's... Someone saw you throwing the ring out of the window into the river, so there's no excuse. I just wanted to let bygones be bygones with my feelings for him. That's all. No. You took someone else's belonging and threw it into the river, and you say that's all you did? What are you talking about? We told your husband about what happened. You're kidding. We even reported the damage. Of course we did. You don't have to go that far, no matter how much you want to. You caused us to go that far, didn't you? I've just had my heart broken, and you're going after me like that? Isn't that too harsh on your sister? You're the one being cruel. I can't believe you would seriously try to steal your sister's husband. What you did is stealing. I don't know what to say to you anymore. I've decided to ask a lawyer to take care of the rest. You must be kidding. We are sisters. Can I go now? I'm busy. You and your husband can talk about the rest. Bye. Wait, I have a favor to ask you. What? Can you lend me some money? Huh? The restaurant I reserved for the wedding with Bob? Since it was a last-minute cancellation, it's going to cost me $2,500, the full amount. Sis, you have money, right? You were going to pay me $1,500, right? I took it from my husband's account behind his back. But he already found out. Whatever, take care of it yourself. Bye. Wait, don't abandon me. Later, my brother-in-law brought the money to reimburse me for the ring and apologized on behalf of my sister. For the sake of their children and because he didn't want to give their mother a criminal record, he begged me to withdraw the damage report. He said that he would of course charge my sister for the ring at a later date, and my brother-in-law is divorcing my sister. I think my sister has been punished enough, so we withdrew the report. Since she is the cause of the divorce and she has no money to support the children, the custody is with my brother-in-law. Naturally, the $2,500 for the cancellation fee for the restaurant that she made reservations at based on her assumption, she is obliged to pay for it. Although my sister has 2 jobs, she is now living in extreme poverty, having to use most of her salary to repay the debt. As for the rings, we ordered a new pair of rings with the money we received from their reimbursements. I hope we can continue to live together as a family, caring for each other.
Hi, Andrea. Can we chat for a moment? It's been a while, Diane. How can I help you? You should give up on marrying William. Excuse me? Marrying Liam makes more sense. Listen, You're going to marry Liam, not William, okay? Hold on, Diane. I've talked to you about this many times before, right? I've been going with William all along. So obviously, I'm going to marry him, the brother of Liam. No, I can't let you choose. What I want the most is for Liam to be happy first. Did you forget? When you came over to announce your engagement, I told you then. Liam's marriage has to come first. I've already given you and him my blessings, so I won't allow you to break off the engagement now. With all due respect, Diane, I haven't agreed just because you said so. For sure, William is the one I want to spend my life with. And just so you know, I've only met Liam once. Oh, please. Once should be enough. You've certainly seen enough of his charm. There's no way you wouldn't want to marry such a wonderful guy. But if you insist on selfishly breaking off the engagement, I'll have him claim compensation. Selfish? Compensation? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. I have to go now. Hey, honey, are you busy working now?
Nah, I'm in the taxi to go to my client's office, so it's fine. What's up?
Your mom started going off the rails again. She's telling me to marry Liam.
Jeez. Now that I think about it, when we went to her place, she was saying something about his marriage coming first if we were to get engaged. Is she seriously trying to set you guys up?
Actually, she already considers our engagement to be a done deal. She says she'll ask for compensation if I break off the engagement.
Jeez, I'm really sorry about this. Her going off like this is nothing new. But seriously, you and Liam barely know each other. It's just not realistic to suddenly talk about marriage.
But you know, I wonder what he thinks about this. Considering how worked up she is, I doubt she hasn't said anything to him.
On that note, he actually reached out to me for advice last night.
Oh, really? But wait, didn't you say something before? After he quit the prestigious job and became a shut-in, he started avoiding you.
Oh, right. We did talk about that. I thought so, but as it turns out, he wasn't actually a shut-in or avoiding me.
What do you mean?
His reason for quitting was because he started his own business.
Wow, he started a business?
And it seems like it's mostly work from home. It's a registered company, so he's technically the founder and CEO.
Amazing.
He manages all his meetings online and doesn't need to commute anywhere. He's always been more of an antisocial, so when he stopped going out, it made him seem like a shut-in and unemployed bum.
I see.
Now his business is doing well, and he's earning quite a bit. He didn't share it with anyone because he was afraid it would turn into bragging material for Mom and be used to show off to her friends and relatives. He thought it'd be better to be treated as an unemployed bum until the right moment to reveal the truth. But then, this commotion happened. Since you have a good position in a major company, Mom thinks that if you marry him, both she and Liam will be financially secure. So she thinks it's a good idea to steal you from me and have you married to him.
She's including herself in the equation of being supported by me? It's not just cheeky, but downright audacious. She even sounds like planning on cohabiting after the marriage.
Yeah, it's really irritating. But of course, Liam has no intention of marrying you, just so you know.
Yeah, I get it. Knowing that he wasn't actually an unemployed shut-in makes me feel relieved.
So, I apologized for assuming that, and we kinda made up. Now, on to the issue at hand, which is what he asked me for advice on. The reason he revealed his real situation now is to ask for our cooperation.
Cooperation?
So, he has a girlfriend for a while now. Apparently, they've even made a promise about getting married.
Oh, really?
But then, out of nowhere, he was told to marry you last night. Panicked, he finally told Mom for the first time that he actually has a fiancé. But for some reason, she thought that his fiancé was you. She was like, "Well done, Liam. You've already taken her from William." He denied it, but she wouldn't listen. She was just too excited about her own misconception. Geez, she really has extreme thought processes. And there's one more thing he confided in me about. He's been struggling with her excessive interference since childhood. I see. He's been through quite a lot too. So, he's planning to take advantage of her false excitement and consider marrying his real fiancée just to mess with her. For that to happen, he says he needs our help. We plan to set up a time to talk when Mom isn't around, so I want you to join too. Oh wow. Basically, it's a strategy session to prank the selfish mom. Ha! You said it. Yeah, got it. If there's anything I can do to help, I'm all in. Hi, Andrea. It seems like the wedding preparations are going smoothly. Of course, you've broken up with William, right? No, I haven't. Oh my God. What are you doing? Break up already. No. This is a surprise Liam came up with. A surprise? Yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise for everyone on the wedding day. I haven't asked for more details, so I can't really say anything else. Well, have a good night, Diane. Oh my. Truly, that's my proud son. Sounds like he's planning to make a bold declaration at the wedding, huh? Planning to stun everyone with a fantastic surprise? Maybe making a grand announcement to take the wind out of William, who's snide, just like my ex-husband. Got it. If that's the case, I won't pry any further. Looking forward to the big day. Andrea, it's almost time for the ceremony. Where are you? Brides take forever to get ready, so get your butt here now. Hello? Andrea, get back to me already. Yes, Diane. You've been trying to reach me? What's going on? Ah, finally. What do you think you're doing? Sure, you work for a big fancy company and might have the means to support Liam, but canceling your own wedding at the last minute is outrageous. I can't allow him to marry such a rude woman. Whatever you say. I've already told you that it's impossible for us to get married. And besides, we're on our honeymoon right now. What honeymoon? Don't talk nonsense. Liam's at the venue right now. There's no way you two are on a trip. I never said I was with him. When I say we, I meant William and I. What are you saying? And our wedding took place 2 weeks ago. We invited close friends only and had a party at the restaurant. 2 weeks ago? What are you talking about? The wedding is today. That's why I'm currently at the venue greeting guests as the groom's mother. Liam's all set and with his groomsmen. I see. I'm sorry, but I have no intention of divorcing William, and I'm definitely not marrying Liam. I won't allow that. Besides, how do you plan to pay for this wedding? Liam doesn't work and has no money. We'll be in trouble if you don't pay. Why should I pay for a wedding that's not even mine? Anyway, I don't know what exactly is going on over there, but please, don't involve us. Goodbye then. Andrea? Andrea, what are you going to do? About what? About Liam, my dear precious son. What happened to him? He said you weren't coming, so he'd talk to the venue to cancel the wedding before leaving. I thought he'd handle everything on his own and left earlier. But then, after I left, he's done something unbelievable. Okay. I'm sure he got desperate because you left him at the altar. He suddenly married a woman I'd never seen before. Huh? I received a message from him. It said, I'm marrying this person. He declared his marriage to someone without my permission. It wasn't even in person.
Just the picture sent to me on the phone. And get this, the bride's face is blurred, so I can't even tell who she is. Oh, I see. You're not surprised by this? I mean, isn't she someone he's been seeing for a while? That can't be true. Ever since he quit working, he's been cooped up at home. The only woman he regularly interacts with is me, his mother. If he had a girlfriend, I'd know right away. Is that so? All this happened because of you. What? My fault? Yes, because you betrayed him and canceled the wedding at the last minute. He was too shocked and went crazy.
Mom, haven't you figured it out yet?
William? Figured what out?
Come on, get it already. The person Liam wants to marry isn't Andrea. He already had a girlfriend, and they were engaged to be married.
No way, because he told me that he snatched Andrea to be his fiancée.
That's not true. You said some ridiculous stuff like snatch her and get married, so he freaked out and finally spilled the beans about having a girlfriend.
Wait, he had a girlfriend? I had no idea.
But you twisted his story as you pleased. You assumed he had taken Andrea and believed they were getting married.
Oh dear. Wait, I can't wrap my head around this.
Whatever. You'll get it once reality hits you, I guess. By the way, Mom, didn't you notice anything in his room?
His room?
If you haven't checked yet, go take a look.
What happened here? His room is empty. There's nothing of his belongings.
You should realize it by now. That's his way of expressing his intentions. Apparently, there's a letter in the top drawer of the dresser for you.
A letter? Oh yes, it says, "To Mom," written in his handwriting.
Read that carefully and reflect on the toxic parenting you've shown both of us. Even if you reflect now, it's too late though. Oh well.
Too late? Wait, William. I haven't read the contents yet.
You'll understand once you do. I want nothing to do with you from now on. Goodbye.
Liam left a letter before moving out of home, expressing the distress caused by Diane's excessive interference. He cut ties with her and never mentioned his entrepreneurial venture to her. He now lives in a rented apartment near his wife's family and seems to be enjoying their newlywed life. William and I feel relieved and are happy for them. By the way, we've already moved to the new job location we hoped for. As anticipated, Diane tried to storm into our old place the day after the wedding, but obviously it was in vain. She also barged into our workplaces, but when she was informed that we both quit our jobs, she left in despair. She was left alone after Liam's departure and started working as a cashier at a nearby supermarket for a living. Lacking a proper work ethic, she faced constant scolding from her boss, which stressed her to age rapidly. Her arrogance seemed to have disappeared, and she transformed into a quiet, elderly lady. Laura, can I talk to you for a sec? I'm in a really tough spot right now. Oh no, what happened? I need a favor from you. I'm not entirely sure, but what is it? I'm broke and in a jam. So you mean... Could you lend me a bit of money? Also, it'd be a huge help if I could crash at your place for a while. Whoa, it's kinda sudden to ask. What's going on? I got kicked out of the house. I've been staying at a friend's, but she started to ask for living expenses. I need to figure something out soon. You're the only one I can rely on now. How did you get kicked out? What exactly happened? Actually, I developed feelings for someone other than Dylan. When I told him, he got mad and kicked me out. Without even the proper discussion. Isn't that harsh? But it's your fault though. I mean, your feelings are wavering, right? No, it's not just wavering. I'm serious about this other guy. Serious? It's true. I love him more than my husband. I think that's still considered cheating. Maybe Dylan just couldn't wrap his head around it and reacted poorly. Have you really thought if you genuinely love this guy? You say you're serious, but you're still married to Dylan after all. Maybe when you calm down, you'll realize you were wrong. Why don't you go back home and talk things out with him? No, I'm truly in love with this guy. I mean, it's Dylan's fault to begin with. He's always busy with work and neglects me. But this other guy is different. No matter how busy he is, he always pays attention to me. Wait, you said you developed feelings for someone else, but it's not like a one-sided crush or something. No, it's not. We're in love with each other. He's married too, so we can't go public. But he told me he loves me more than his wife. We're a perfect match. We promised to get married once we're both divorced. Isn't that called an affair rather than a serious relationship? Ethically, that's not okay. It's not an affair. It's true love. If I had met him before Dylan, we'd already be married. But Dylan's adamant about claiming alimony when we get divorced. Even though I genuinely love the other guy, isn't that unfair? I'm totally on Dylan's side, you know. Even if your feelings toward the guy are pure, dating between people who are married goes against ethics. I think it's best to just pay alimony, you know. But I can't pay for such a thing. I'm completely broke right now. I really want a quick divorce. If money can solve it, I'd like to do that. So, Laura, could you lend me a bit of money? I'll pay you back once I marry the other guy. Just 50,000 would do. That's a huge amount. It's impossible. I can't just throw that kind of money around, you know. How did you even come up with that figure? Well, he was struggling a bit financially, so I've been helping him out. I'm a homemaker, so I don't earn anything. I just took a bit of Dylan's money. Don't you think he has a pretty small mindset for making a fuss over such a small amount? So, basically, you were using his salary to support this other guy, and that amount is added to your alimony. How long were you helping him? That's not important. Let me just stay with you for a while and lend me some money. Absolutely not. Using Dylan's earnings to financially support your affair is beyond unreasonable. I can't afford such a huge amount anyway, and don't bring this problem into my home. Why are you being so cold? Aren't we sisters-in-law? If you were truly remorseful and willing to start over, I'd offer some help. But instead of reflecting, it sounds like you're entirely relying on others, and you're trying to justify your actions too much. I don't feel like helping someone like that. So what should I do then? I have nowhere to go and no money. Are you telling me to become homeless and starve? Not my concern. You brought this upon yourself. In any case, my home is off limits. I won't lend you money or let you stay here. Come on, Laura! That's so cruel! Please, just for a few days? I'll definitely pay the money back. I refuse. Sorry, but I'm blocking you. Figure it out on your own.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.